All right, so we're getting ready for Cedar City We Rock, and we got some updates. So after Baghdad, we didn't do so well, and we had a couple tip overs, and the reason was it was, you know, well, not only is Baghdad hard, but 3-link, car was a little short. It was kind of acting like one of them old 3-wheelers when you go downhill and wants to tip you over. But we did a lot of work between Baghdad and Cedar City, which is next weekend. So we're up on Hell's Revenge. We're going to test the car out today and see what it does. So let's go over what we did real quick. So one of the first and one of the best, I think, upgrades that we did is we added this full hydraulic steering. You can see where the old steering used to mount. Built the whole plate, got the whole ram on it, done by No Yes Off-Road and Jaden Noise. So thanks to him. But we got full hydraulic steering on it, new brake lines. With that, we now have a 4-link suspension. So instead of a 3-link, we now have a 4. So the car should definitely be more stable now. The other big upgrade we did is we lowered the car. So we used to have a 21-inch belly pan, and we're now at 19. And the reason that we did that, it kind of almost looked like a toy before. It was a cute car, it worked okay, but it just was kind of unproportionate. So with that, what we also did is we lengthened it. We used to be a 93-inch wheelbase, which is pretty short. Now we're right around 104, so about 11 inches. So we're hoping 19-inch belly pan with a 104 wheelbase will be a really good combination. And you can see it's definitely a little lower, it's a little longer. 4-link all the way around, full hydro steering. We also did a couple little upgrades on the inside with the rear disconnect and a few things like that. So anyway, we're hoping that it works really well, and we're hoping that we do great in Cedar City, right?
Yeah, we'll do great.
What do you think?
I think the car is going to be a lot better. It's going to be different. We're going to have to get some more seat time and see how it reacts, but I think it'll definitely be.
Well, we're going to go get some seat time right now. So it leans pretty good before, and we're thinking that it'll actually lean pretty good now, even better. So I think longer will help us come off some stuff. But anyway, let's go see what it does. We've actually never gone down this hill before in his buggy. It's pretty darn steep, so we'll see what happens.
Nice and easy. It's got a pretty good squeak to it. We changed out the bushings from plastic that kept breaking to some that are metal. Now it's got a pretty good squeak to it. Nice job. That's pretty steep.
Yeah, first time.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, keep turned down a little bit.
All right, so we're back off Hill's Revenge and our shakedown, and we're getting ready for We Rock in Cedar City this next weekend. So we had, you know, as we talked about, we did some stuff to the buggy, and we're going to talk about what we think and what we need to do before next weekend. And you got to drive it, I got to watch it. What do you think?
I think it being longer is definitely way better. Climbs stuff way easier, goes down stuff way easier. Now it's a 4-link. Doesn't want to tip to one side, so that's really nice. But the one issue we had was some fuel issue or something happened and the motor wasn't running right, so we got to get that looked at before Cedar City. But
we think it might be electrical. We don't know for sure. We thought maybe fuel, but when we turned it off and then turned it back on, it was almost like it reset and then it ran fine a little bit. Like he pulled down into a little hot tub, and as he was trying to maybe come out, it started bogging down and wouldn't really go. He turned it off. We waited like 20 seconds, turned it on, it came right out. In fact, he climbed it easier than he's ever climbed it. It came right out. So definitely got to look at that. It could be an oxygen sensor or something. We're going to replace some of that stuff real quick. The wheelbase, definitely a bonus. We did scrape on a couple hard breakovers. We're a 19-inch belly pan. We used to be 21 and 93. So I think we're going to raise it up. Maybe 2 inches, go back to 21 and keep, you know, we're a little bit longer, but try to keep the 21 belly pan, because we think that was one of our advantages is on the breakovers and stuff. A lot of the other cars were due to bugging out and we would make it. So I think it's going to be stable enough that we're going to raise it just slightly more. Got a little bit of a leak, I think, from the power steering. So we've got a couple things to quickly address, but I think overall, very, very happy with what we did. And I think if I do my job, he does his job, and the car performs like we think, I think we'll have a decent run in Cedar. So yep. Hopefully we don't end up on our lid twice like we did in Baghdad. But what do you think?
I think it's great, and I'm excited for Cedar City.
Yep, and the rest of the We Rock season. So we'll see you soon.